Hard as it is to believe, if you click on the About section in Crowdfunding Hell, you'll discover that this channel has now been on YouTube for 3 years. Some 124 videos are displayed on the channel, all the way back to the very first one. That's a lot of video that exposes the seamier side, and in some cases, the more ridiculous side of crowdfunding. All of this effort would not have been possible without you, the subscribers to this channel, and the support you have shown through our PayPal link, Patreon support, and purchases through the Crowdfunding Hell workshop. Thank you from the bottom of my little black heart. We start our random stumble down Crowdfunding Street where Megaplant, the home-use professional green garden, catches our eye. Now, why did it catch my eye? Take a look at that picture. Either that's the worst job of photoshopping I've ever seen, or they actually have built a prototype that's completely blocking that door and also blocking access to the chair immediately behind it, making it totally useless and making it impossible to get into or out of that room through that particular entrance. This is supposed to be something akin to the terrariums that we all built in 7th and 8th grade to try and convince our teachers we knew something about closed-circuit ecologies. Would this thing work? Who knows? Would the one that we're seeing there work? Only if we took the money that's raised for it and bought better Photoshop lessons, I think. But hey, I'm just a random guy on the internet trying to convince you not to throw money at things that don't make sense. Snake oil is an old term used to describe lotions, pills, and devices that have little or no effect on the condition that they're supposed to alleviate or correct. In crowdfunding, this usually takes the form of some type of device that will perform the miraculous function required of the user. They often will have descriptive names. This is the case with the fat iron. Besides the ludicrous claim that it would be possible to sculpt one's body by using this device to iron away the fat, you can also make note of the fact that the campaigners were not as careful as they thought they were with their claims concerning the FDA and their product. While they took great pains in several places to tout the FDA clearance their product supposedly has, in the wall of text, they slipped up and claimed they had FDA approval, which is something vastly different and much, much harder to get. Besides, if it really were possible to simply iron off unwanted areas of cellulite and fat using such a simple device and technique, why does clothing like shirts and blouses carry warning labels stating that we should not iron them directly on our bodies? That alone should have you running screaming for the hills. But don't take my word for it. After all, I'm just some guy on the internet, right? Dutch is another cleverly named product in crowdfunding that, like many, tries to capitalize on what is perceived to be a popular category that can be exploited. In this case, that would appear to be the public's supposed desire, almost an addiction, to the consumption of cold coffee. That should be cold brewed coffee. As seen with other products in the crowdfunding sphere, there really isn't anything particularly new here. Simply a flinging together of disparate elements from some form of technology that already exists, and then trying to sell people on the resulting mishmash. Oh, and of course, there is an obligatory Bluetooth connection to the product that is absolutely superfluous. Frankly, the question that should always come to your mind has to do with the item being crowdfunded to begin with. Why? If, as Sonic Dutch seems to be claiming, that cold brewed coffee is an incredibly popular thing, why not develop and market it to the folks most likely to use it, coffee shops and the baristas there? After proving its worth in those popular venues, then perhaps it would be profitable to manufacture and market to the home user. For that matter, why should they need to crowdfund such an item at all? If it is popular, as they claim, would any of the extant coffee companies jump at the chance to help in the development of something that would increase their bottom line? No. In my opinion, this is being crowdfunded for exactly one reason. In crowdfunding, you do not have to answer to anyone or account for any money that has been pledged, even if a product never comes to market or is developed. We've seen this over and over in crowdfunding for a variety of items, including various kinds and types of coffee makers. Of course, it is your money. Use it wisely. YouTube, which reminds you to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of any new videos that come out on Crowdfunding Hell.